Hey, everyone! Welcome. Um, it's been a while since I did a live stream. I can't I can't remember the last time. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. Last time I did a live stream. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. We've had a lot of horror news recently that I just haven't covered just because I couldn't really be bothered. But yeah, I'm very excited to just talk about some horror news because there's been a lot that's come out recently. There's been a lot of cool horror news that's come out recently, more specifically. Honestly, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But let's get into Chucky, all right? Because that's one of the things I want to talk about mainly. Chucky season 3 finally got some new stills from it. It looks weird to say the very least. Chucky is literally an old man now, so that's nice, you know. Chucky looks about 90 in a doll's body, so you know, it's just he looks odd. Hey Zeke, welcome to the stream. Now that you're here, we may have to do a bit of Marvel superheroes talk just for a little bit. You never know. But yeah, I mean, the new stills for Chucky, they just look awesome. Like we got just old man Chucky, then we got Devon Sawa stood presenting something as the president. Then we got Jennifer Tilly and Chucky talking to each other. Then we just got Devon and Jake in what appears to be a hospital. So I'm guessing that they're with Miss Fairchild. Then we got Jake lying on Devon's lap. Nice. Then we got Chucky dying in bed. Then we got Chucky about to kill the First Lady. And then we also got old man Chucky flipping the bird. Which I did in the thumbnail not long ago, but sadly I had to remove that because my dad got annoyed at me. That's the only reason that it was annoyed. Yeah. Hello, Tyrese Daniels. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we haven't really gotten many updates for Saw 11 yet. I mean, besides, of course, it's happening. But I did finally pick up the Saw X DVD, and I made a little video on that, so please check that out. And yeah, I mean, we haven't really gotten much for Saw 11. Besides that, I believe it's filming in March or May. It's one of the two that start with an M. So March or May, I believe it's March though. They're filming sometime this month. Hopefully, or beginning filming. I don't think they'll film the entire movie in less than a month. But yeah, that's pretty cool. We also just got a lot of weird stuff to do. Do a UV menu walkthrough. I mean, I've already sort of done the video on it, so maybe when I properly review the movie, if there's something cool in the menu of it, I will mention it in the review because, of course, I'm going to review all of them again for Saw 11. So maybe I'll just have to check that out. I haven't watched the DVD yet. I literally just took it out of the plastic and shoved it on the wall. After I recorded the video, of course. After I recorded the video, I took it out of the plastic and shoved it on the wall because, well, yeah. Anyone seen the trailer for the new Crow movie though? Zeke, I know you have, because we were literally sat in school and we watched the we watched the trailer in school. Probably shouldn't have done that, but oh well, you know, it was after hours, okay? We were mainly just sat there messing around anyway, so what's the point? What are your thoughts on the new Chinese trailer for Godzilla X Kong? I haven't seen that yet. I haven't really been keeping up with much news for that movie. I just know it's happening. It looks like a crazy comic book, and I'm so excited for it. Those are the 3 things I know about the movie. that's the most I know. I've not much to tell you there, Zeke. That's all I know about Godzilla X Kong. I'm not that well versed in MonsterVerse lore or anything like that. All I know is they've got a baboon-looking thing as the villain called Scar King. and apparently he whoops Kong. So yeah, can't wait to see that. Let me just quickly look up that trailer. I'll watch it afterwards, and I'll give you my thoughts on that. So since I can actually just message each other. But why did Obito get kidnapped in Saw 2? Well, I mean, he was used for several traps throughout the franchise. Setting them up. Well, really setting them up. He was in a trap, and then he helped do a trap as well because he was in a trap. Hoffman's a weird guy, okay? He basically just blackmailed that guy into becoming an apprentice for a few hours. Then he killed him. However, a little bit of news here. There is gonna be a possible Leprechaun reboot. There's gonna be a reimagining of the franchise. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that amazing? We're gonna get more Leprechaun movies. Any Leprechaun fans? Didn't think so. Yeah, he was killed in the furnace. I mean, was he killed? No, he helped set up the furnace. Yeah, I mean, anything which Hoffman does, is going to be brutal because he's just the Hoffinator. He's a mix of the Terminator and a random dude, and he murders a bunch of cops who all probably had guns. Yet he was able to take them all down. That just shows how cool he is. I'm so excited for him coming back in Saw 11. I'm really hoping that they also bring back, what's his name? I've forgotten his name. Dr. Lawrence Gordon. There we go. I really hope they bring back Dr. Gordon just because he is also one of the best. When it comes to Saw, I think he is probably one of my favorite Saw characters. Yeah. Maybe I should talk about the biggest horror thing for now, just to get some more people excited. In Scream 7, we finally got some actors for it. And, well, people aren't happy to say the goddamn least. Bring back Michael's masks for in Saw 11. I'm pretty sure he's dead. I won't lie. I'm pretty sure that thing literally is gonna eventually just rip his stomach open and then spill his intestines on the floor. Sadly, we didn't get to see that in the movie. Wait, I've got to check out the deleted scenes on that. Hang on. Grab this. Special features. Where's the deleted scenes? It just says deleted scenes. It doesn't say what deleted scenes. Hopefully it's a few good scenes. Because I'm hoping for a really creepy Saw trap scene in the future. Just something where it's also brutal, but at the same time kind of creepy, and it's also something that you can actually escape without having to cut off one of your limbs. That was just so disgusting watching that in that movie. I did not want to watch that. I didn't want to watch it at all. A bit disgusting. Did he help with the needle pit, or was he just there for the needle pit? Because he was just there, I'm pretty sure. He was there for... He didn't help with the Venus flytrap. Dr. Gordon helped with the Venus flytrap, not Aldi. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that we get some form of big Scream update that will give us something else other than just Sydney's back. Maybe Stu. Bring Stu back, huh? Bring Stu back. That's all I need. Please bring Stu back. I need Stu. But yeah, the Crow trailer also came out this week. I don't even know what to say about it. It just looks odd. It's sort of half some weird action movie and then half a Crow movie. It just looks so weird. Like, I'm not even sure how to properly like look at it because it's just weird. It doesn't make much sense. I really hope that we get like a proper thing for The Crow and where it's actually going to be an alright movie. Okay. They added gelatin and water in the noodle pit. Is that in the extra features of Saw X? Because if that's a little background info, thank you for telling me. But because that actually explains why she didn't just sink through the pit. I'm really hoping those needles were fake though, because if they weren't, whew, that would have been disgusting. Yeah, we also got the announcement of Ari Aster's next movie called Eddington. And it is literally going to star basically all the people that he's worked with. Joaquin Phoenix, Pedro Pascal, Emma Stone, Luke Grimes, Austin Butler, just basically all the big stars at the moment. He shoved them into a movie. I think that's pretty cool. I just think it would be a lot of fun to properly have some kind of like new creepy horror movie that doesn't have a penis monster in the end. Ari Aster, if you keep putting penises in your movies, you're just gonna stop people from watching them. That's why I really didn't want to continue Hellraiser after the second one. I still have, but I didn't want to. Let's see. On the Saw 2 DVD. Oh yeah, right. Well, I haven't got that yet. I'm going in chronological order when I get the Saw DVD. So I've gone 1. Now I've got 10. Then I'm gonna go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jigsaw, Spiral. And then I have to wait for Saw 11. Sad. But yeah, we actually got a little thing for a new Frankenstein movie, more specifically a new Bride of Frankenstein movie. Releasing in 2025, The Bride, which is going to be Maggie Gyllenhaal's like reimagining of The Bride of Frankenstein. It's going to star Penelope Cruz as the bride, Christian Bale as Frankenstein, Peter Skarsgård as a detective, and Jesse Buckley is also in the movie. I don't know who that is. So in the movie, I'm hoping something interesting happens because if it's just gonna be Bride of Frankenstein but not in black and white, what's the point? But if Christian Bale is Frankenstein, he's gonna give it his entire awesome performance. He's gonna give it his all. He's gonna do really well as Frankenstein. I'm kind of excited for that, just because I want to see what Christian Bale does as Frankenstein, but still not too sure. Not too sure about that one, sadly. But just going back to The Crow, it's definitely it's something. I watched the trailer once with good old Zeke in school after school when I was just sat there supposed to be doing homework. And then I watched it again when I got home, and it just seemed slightly better the second time I watched the trailer. Because the first time I watched the trailer, I'm just like, why does he have like 7 billion tattoos, and how did they meet in jail? Confuses much. It confuses me. I don't like when things confuse me because it confuses me. That confused me. I know what I'm talking about. I heard that there may be a MonsterVerse and Pacific Rim collab in the future. I don't know about that, sadly. I don't know about that because I didn't like Pacific Rim Uprising. Like the first movie for Pacific Rim was really, really good. Then they made Pacific Rim Uprising. I'm not like trying to like ruin anyone here, but what were they smoking? Must have been good for they because they forgot to write a good movie. Because the guy who created Godzilla wants to make a movie with Grim. It's probably just gonna be like Godzilla and Kong versus robots because humans suddenly don't like them, or they're gonna have it like being that corporation. Oh god, what's it called? The thing with the Monarch. It's gonna be like Monarch with Pacific Rim robots just trying to fight them. I mean, obviously Godzilla and Kong win. Like Godzilla's got like a massive upgrade in this movie, and he looks really cool. I'm still not too hopeful, just because it kind of looks odd. It looks very odd. It's not the first time the MonsterVerse has collabed with Power Rangers and DC. I didn't know that. It wouldn't surprise me that they collab with Power Rangers, just because. Yeah, Power Rangers. It's basically just like people versus monsters. DC though, that is kind of surprising. In fact, no, it's not. I've literally seen Batman and Godzilla comics before. I think I'm not too sure about that now. Ellie jumped into the symbiote and a skeleton was in the movie. I don't think a skeleton was in the movie. I just think he jumped into the symbiote and then got blown up. Unless that's in a deleted scene. Like I'm not too sure. I don't remember exactly seeing a skeleton. Has been a while since I watched Spider-Man 3. May need to watch it again. Sadly, I'm not in America, so I can't just go to my local AMC and just watch all Spider-Man movies back to back every week this month. As much as I'd love to. Yeah, let's see what else in the horror news space that we got going on. I mean, of course, we got to talk about it throughout this entire thing. Scream 7. It's really divided people, and I just find that kind of funny, just because like people are now trying to just hate and harass Nev, which is definitely not okay. You shouldn't be harassing someone for taking a job in a movie. It's a movie. And I don't know, but Scream 7 is going to be really good. I'm already thinking that now. Like, you got Kevin Williamson, you got Nev Campbell, you got one of the good writers from the last two movies, and they're probably going to have Gale back, and they're looking at bringing other legacy characters in. So I'm thinking maybe just like ultimate Scream movie at this point. Maybe even retcon the last two and bring Dewey back. Please bring Dewey back. I miss him so much. When you have a character with their own theme music, you do not kill him, okay? He has his own silly theme music, and I like the theme music. Alright? Yeah, argument settled. Oh, there's an uncut scene where Peter tries to pull Eddie out, but a malformed skull comes. Oh, that! Alright, yeah, I remember that now. I was just so confused. I'm like, I don't remember seeing a skeleton in that movie. I'm like, that's a bit weird. We need a new Saw game. Oh, we really do. It has been way too long. Like, I think the last Saw game came out on the Xbox 360. Yeah, how long ago that was? I think that's older than the amount of time I've been on this earth. Maybe a little less. I may be exaggerating again, but I mean, we definitely need a new Saw game. Maybe like release it to, I don't know, Steam, or release it to PlayStation or Xbox or wherever you're gonna release it. But we need a new Saw game, okay? I want to see brutal, gory violence in games again. Like, we don't really get like that kind of stuff. Like, I actually played oh god, what's it called? It was one of the weirdest games I've ever played, Hostel the Killing Floor. It's kind of like the Saw games, but instead you have to, like, save people from being tortured while not being murdered yourself. So it's kind of difficult. You'd have to run around trying not to be murdered while saving people from being tortured. That's basically just the plot of the first Hostel movie, besides all the weird sex stuff. I like the Blurter and the Last of Us Maze and Halloween Horror Nights. I still have never gone to one of those. Probably just because, always in America, never here. Always. And I don't think I'm gonna fly to America just to have like a few nights at Universal. Maybe someday. Not at the moment. I got exams soon. Zeke, you know what I'm talking about? Big one. Yeah, I think I agree. It's definitely time we get a new Saw game. It's been too long. We need one. And frankly, it's just kind of dull without like a horror IP based game. Like we haven't even gotten an actual Halloween game. I played that like what's it called? When Halloween Ends released, they actually released a little mini game to go along with it online, where they have like you running from Michael Myers as Laurie Strode while he tries to stab you. It was actually really fun. It was kind of like a pixel arcade kind of thing. I thought that was awesome. Why not make me pay for that? Can I make you money? Probably would have made more money than Halloween Ends. The Ghost is creepy and Scooby Doo. Oh, the first few times I watched that movie as a child, this one's dear. I was so confused because it's like a raunchy comedy mixed with Scooby Doo, and it doesn't make much sense to have a raunchy comedy mixed with Scooby Doo, because Scooby Doo is a children's thing, not a raunchy comedy. So I was just like, why is like Fred looking down Daphne's shirt? He does that in the movie, for those of you for some reason haven't watched James Gunn's Scooby Doo. And it's just weird. I don't know why he literally just goes. In fact, I'm not going to reenact it because the wording that they use in that movie is very odd. I'm going to say that now. But yeah, we definitely need a new Saw game. It's just overdue. I think maybe just release one when like Saw Saw 11 comes out. I was about to say Saw X there, but of course Saw X is literally right behind me on the DVD because it's already come out. I'm not the smartest, okay? I don't know why any guys watch me. I'm a literal idiot. If you couldn't tell. Which if you couldn't tell, then you're also an idiot. No, I'm joking. But yeah, I mean, I hope that we do get a new Thor game at some point because it's just overdue. Elite cleavage and why does that not surprise me? It really just doesn't surprise me in the slightest that they had to delete cleavage from that movie. Considering how it was literally supposed to be rated R movie, and they just they had to delete cleavage. Oh god. What are your thoughts on Markiplier's upcoming movie Iron Lung? I mean, from what I've seen, it looks alright. I haven't really seen any actual clips properly from the movie other than his little teaser that he did. It doesn't really show much, to be honest, but I'm excited for it either way because YouTubers making horror movies has been pretty good recently. Talk to Me was amazing. Like what Raka Raka did with that movie is just awesome, and I absolutely loved it. I am hoping we get more movies like it in the future. So maybe Markiplier making the horror movies. Where to start? I have heard that Jacksepticeye will appear in the movie as well. So I guess he's just shoving all his YouTuber friends in it, which that's fair. Yeah. Just going back to Scream 7, as I was saying earlier, the fact that it's literally split fans in half, just like you got Melissa stans and normal Scream fans just going at it all over Twitter. It is some of the funniest things to watch just because of how ridiculous it is. It's just really funny. Saw 3's director's cut has a deleted scene of Adam's death in 2006 on the DVD. I have watched the director's cut, but that isn't the death just Amanda putting like a bag over his head and just suffocating him? Or is it something more brutal, like him just starving to death? Because if it's just like the bag over the head, then he suffocates, even though you could probably survive, just you probably pass out. I'm hoping that they somehow bring some random twist in and have Adam be alive again or something. Just to like properly end off the franchise on a high note. Have a big twist ending, which actually ends the movie, okay? Don't just like make a random movie and then like remove a bunch of good stuff from it afterwards. And then also just have the ending open up something else which you never make. It always irritates me when a film will do that because there are so many movies which end on a cliffhanger which you never get to see finished because they just never ever got the funding. For example, I'm just going to ignore the fact that Hostel Part 2 happened here. Hostel Part 1 ends on a cliffhanger. Paxton's on the train. You don't know what's happening to him. I don't like the fact they killed him in the second one, so I'm still pissed off about that. They shouldn't have killed Paxton. He was such a cool character. Eli Roth, bring him back. Make a Hostel requel. Just do that in Thanksgiving. Just have it secretly be a Hostel movie. That wouldn't surprise me if he does that, to be honest. It's just Eli Roth. He does the weirdest things. Speaking of Thanksgiving, though, I'm so excited for the sequel that's coming out, I think, next year. Like, the fact that they're taking a year to write the movie just tells you, it's going to be awesome. It also just tells you Eli Roth is smart. He knows what fans want. And he's going to wait as long as necessary to deliver those wants to the fans. Hopefully that all works out, though, because where the first one left off, it was kind of open in the air. The killer even died. For those of you who haven't seen Thanksgiving, it's kind of open in the air. You don't really know. I do really recommend watching Thanksgiving. It is out on VOD and that now because I'm gonna pick up a copy very soon. So yeah, I mean, I think I am just gonna leave the stream here because I am tired and I do also have a bit of work to do tonight. I want to get some revision done, so I am very sorry to cut the stream kind of short. Thank you for all of you who did join in here on the stream tonight. This was fun, just chatting some horror, chatting with Zeke, and chatting with anyone else who joined in. But yeah, until next time though, I'm gonna go. Bye bye.